Hey, honeys and homies. Welcome back to the channel here at Honey Do Better, where you find little tidbits of information on wellness, mastery, self-care, self-love, okay? Holistic healing, okay? So when you know better, you absolutely do better, okay? To new watchers, thank you for joining. Okay, you likely tapped on in because you resonated with the title, and if that's the case, hey, welcome. I don't turn nobody away. All right, so hit the subscribe button as you enter. Okay, uh, enjoy that like button as well, and hit the notification bell, okay, as well. To my returning watchers, hey, pools and booze, honeys and my homies, thank you so much for your love, support, your continued watches, likes, comments, okay? Let's keep it going, okay? So I am just providing an intuitive message here as well today. I am a self-mastery mentor. I provide intuitive messages for guidance as well as spiritual elevation. Usually the messages that I come across when I tap into the energy, this is usually only a confirmation. I do resonate with being more so of an intuitive healer and or prophetess. I've had dreams in the past as well. Okay, so I definitely use cards just to resonate with my audience and with the people that resonate with the messages, okay? So get them right in, okay? Of course, now tarot is fluid, okay? The cards are current, past, or future. I could be tapping into one at one time, or I could be picking up on different aspects of all three, okay, at any point in time as well. Remember, she could be a she could be a he. So take the messages as they resonate. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit, okay? Hello? All right. I also run a newsletter, or two actually now, one for travel, one for wellness and wisdom. Also gives you insight to help you do some of that introspection, self-reflection, as well as you grow on your spiritual journey and elevation walk, okay? So check me out over at honeydobetter.com. I definitely offer mentoring services, wellness services, as well as lifestyle concierge services. So check me out at honeydobetter.com. That travel newsletter is Thrif'Trip.com, where I specialize in group and family travel, curating travel. I'll also be your personal concierge on your trip as well. So any last minute tidbits on down to the to-do lists, checking out the babysitting for the dogs, or whatever the case may be, I definitely am here to assist you so that you can definitely live your best life. Hello? All right, so let's get into this energy. Today is the 15th. I started about 12:03. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Somebody could be in alignment currently. Now, today's date gives me the energy of 11. Somebody could be definitely experiencing side effects from spiritual awakening. Okay. Then we have 11 plus 9 here, with 2025 being 9. Okay, so that's judgment 20. Okay, somebody could be coming into balance in their resources. Okay, spirit is saying trust the journey here. Okay, looking or using a different way of looking at something. Okay, you may be shown some form of an unusual example or provided an unexpected change of direction here, with the practicality of, or some sort of resources to maintain the productivity of something that you are possibly being creative in currently. Okay, now here at the overall energy I've already pulled here, the oracle is present, and somebody may be trolling this oracle here. Okay, but you in the collective possibly resonating with being this oracle, being this light worker, possibly even some sort of truth speaker here. Okay, light worker, something along those lines here. Okay, so So you're using something creative, something from a different approach, okay, to be productive and practical in getting resources out of something you're doing here. Now, this is going to bring some form of adjacent possibilities your way, okay? Archangel Michael is here at the root chakra, making sure of it, child, okay? You may be doing some root chakra healing in your root chakra here, okay? This is your chakra of survival, your foundation here, okay? This is also the chakra of the self as well. So you may be definitely resonating more with a true essence of yourself, maybe letting go of facades or people that hold facades or wear masks, okay? You're giving people truth. This is resonating with that oracle as well. Maybe walking in truth, talking your truth, okay? Yeah, communication, okay? 1414 may be a number synchronicity breaking down to 5-5. That's the energy of change here, okay? You could be possibly using self-love to bring change into people around you, opening the door to personal healing and happiness here. I heard that now, okay? You're a phoenix rising, okay? Maybe even have a lot of beauty, look, blossoming abundance. So whatever you're doing here is going to be bringing some major shifts in your using your throat chakra here. You're speaking truth. Like I said, this is oracle, this is hermit energy, this is definitely high priestess energy as well, okay? Spiritual awakening into your oracle ability, and possibly even awakening to somebody that's been trolling your child, okay? This is possibly somebody that is selling out, okay? Receiving a storm warning, okay? Possibly even wants to communicate with you, okay? I don't know, but I was going to pull from these just to get what's going on about this oracle being trolled here. Somebody's in the energy of temptation. This is at the root of the problem, okay? Temptation, okay? Maybe even using procrastination, wasting time to tempt you at something here, okay? I don't know. Okay, and then the black square is here. So this is in real life here. Somebody's coming from behind a computer screen and doing something, getting more active into something. This could be you in this oracle energy, or this could be somebody that's trolling you, okay? Coming from behind the computer, doing the gang stalking, the computer, the gangster, keyboard gangster, I guess, here. And then they're trolling you in real life. Now somebody could be following you around. Somebody could be definitely, I don't know. What is this troll about? Troll of an oracle. Somebody wants to troll you, okay? Maybe they could be looking for some information. Trolling usually means somebody's trying to control you in the background, it sounds like, okay? Or even somebody's controlling for information, okay? Troll gives you control, or somebody that is following you around to gain information for a false narrative or something along those lines here. What's in the environment with this temptation here, Spirit? Temptation. Okay, as I look at this picture, they could be trying to tempt you with relationships, lovers here. Building blocks is in the environment. Okay. So yeah, they're tempting you with false relationships that are promising to build here. But you're staying poised here, standing in your power here, okay? Not falling for the okie doke, okay? Even in the light, 1919, this is 19, that's 19. Breaking back down to 1. Very self-assured, self-confidence I'm getting, okay? This is giving me Queen of Wands in the upright energy. Very fiery, okay? Fierce, sexy, assured about themselves, okay? Innovative. Okay, a leader. Okay. Let me get another deck. what's in the emotions here for this environment? How does the environment feel? Judgment. Okay, this could be somebody that's passing judgment upon you, or this could be somebody that is being judged by the spirit realm in spiritual court here with the scales here. Possibly something needs to be balanced out here. Judge less, understand more. Okay, criticism, evaluation, and condemnation is here. Okay, so somebody possibly has been causing some form of temptation through relationships, through lovers, partnerships here. Okay, temptation through the judgment on how you're building something or what you're doing differently about something. Somebody could be in the energy of shame or looking to make you feel ashamed for something that you're doing here. Okay, give me the action here, spirit. Action. What is the action here with this judgment that these people, 1111 here, could be a twin flame situation here. Toil and labor. Maybe they took some action towards something that you're working on here. Something that you're putting your time and energy into. Okay. Judgment on the work that you're doing with your gifts, with you being this oracle. We're getting down to the bottom of it. Okay. So somebody has some sort of an issue, okay, with something. Look, somebody was definitely trying to control what you do, what you're doing for work, how you are using your gifts, okay, tried to bully you into some form of submission by possibly protesting you here, okay, possibly even poured libations over your life, okay, spoke, prophesied or something over your life, okay, did some sort of ritualistic work, okay, so that they could reverse your fate, so that you wouldn't be ready to take your seat at your own damn table here, okay, looking to cause some form of conflict, okay, maybe even had you in the form of stagnation or in some sort of waiting energy, worry energy, okay, this is so this person could possibly cause you to have a sickness here, okay, a mental illness here, anxious or anxiety or something. I'm getting off that. There's possibly even evidence here that this person was actually wearing a mask, doing all this bullshit in your energy collective, okay? Because you're in the energy of persevering, okay? You persevered through a situation that you possibly even didn't have the most confirmed knowing that you were actually going through here. But somebody's going to have to compromise here, okay? Because you're the teacher, not the student in this situation. You're the teacher, not the student, okay? You've taken somebody on an adventure, okay? And now it's your time to shine is what I'm getting with that, okay? Look, okay? You live and you learn. This is what Collective said. 13:22 just passed on the clock here. 1, 2, 3. Once again, look, somebody is definitely in alignment to receive their blessings and their own luck. I don't know what somebody was doing, this control freak that was trying to overshadow the oracle here. And I'm just getting that because the troll is right in front of the oracle card. I just do that because that's the overall energy. And, you know, my little stand doesn't hold more than one card here, apparently, all right? Anyways, the oracle says that you seek wisdom and guidance from elders here. Okay, so you are the oracle that possibly even connects to the spirit realm, to the ancestors for your bloodline. Okay, you are the messenger. Okay. Wow. Somebody's in the background trolling and trying to control you, or through possibly offering some form of temptation, okay, through offering building blocks through love here. Yeah. Okay, tempting you in the house of pleasure, what you do for fun in your routines here, okay. But you've had a death and rebirth in the 8th house. Okay, that's Pluto rules Scorpio here. That's the we desire of the zodiac here. Yeah, you're using your personal power here. The mysteries of life and a major change is coming your way here. And look, Here's the first house. Didn't I say you're doing something with your own self-identity, with your own self, or accepting who you are? Okay, walking on your divine mission and purpose here. Okay, accepting, okay, your mission. Okay, answering the call is what I'm getting from this energy here. And somebody's passing judgment on you in the background, or is under judgment for trying to build, okay, blocks of temptation against you and what you're working to do here. Open the energy of this deck, please, and thank you, Spirit. Scorpio to the 8th house. This is a double 8th house energy. Death and rebirth is what you're going through. Look, like we have 11, 1, 2, 3. Somebody's in alignment, and today is the 15th, breaking down to 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. So we are talking to somebody that's actually definitely coming into some form of awakening, a rebirth, a death of the former self here. Okay. Rebirth of a great mind, I just heard. 3rd house, communication. There's adversity in this communication that somebody's trying to have with you here. Okay, we did see communication earlier on the other cards. 3rd house is here. Adversity. Surrender. Somebody needs to surrender this damn adversity energy, whatever they're in. This is just not the time for it, I'm getting here. Okay. Your ideas, short-term thinking, and trips. Who or what is around you? Okay, so this is indicating, Spirit is saying, like some sort of adverse energy that's trying to surround you with temptation, needs to surrender, okay, whatever they're doing here, okay? They need to use the power of love. This indicates that this is the 5th house, okay? House of pleasure, okay? Do things with love, the power of love. Investment, gambles, and other games, your creations. So somebody here could be in their emotions about possibly gambling against something, or using something you do for work as something for pleasure, okay? Using what your work is against you, something like this or along those lines. Somebody may have taken some form of gamble, invested in something, playing some form of a game with you here. Now they're in their emotions because they are definitely under judgment for doing this, okay? Coming against your work, you as a light worker, you chosen by God, an oracle, a truth seeker, truth bringer here. The truth is a gift, okay? That's what I just heard. Spirituality to ultimately experience. Trusting your psychic knowledge, yeah. 5th house in Pisces here. So somebody may have misjudged your work to be something that was fraudulent, basically, I'm just getting here. Maybe they thought that your spirituality was something of a game here. Maybe this person or people wanted you in the energy of indecision, okay? Now they're blaming each other or blaming them or blaming you for something that they've done or are guilty of here. Wow. What action did they take? What's the blame and guilt for? Judgment. Judging you. Not awakening. This actually came out sideways. Not learning this lesson here. Avoiding learning a lesson is what I heard. Avoiding, okay, truth. Avoiding that you are who you are. Okay. Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. Resulting from the rules imposed by focusing on. Dedication to achieve. So yeah, these people or person was definitely avoiding learning a lesson or seeing who you are, that you were in your real authentic or true self, okay? Focusing on your psychic knowledge here is what it looks like here. Your spirituality or your experience overall, okay? Capricorn is the energy of discipline. Saturn rules Capricorn here, and that is the disciplinarian planet, okay? So this is the we control of the zodiac. Somebody wanted to control how you were seen or how you were judged, how you were understood or even misunderstood, okay? Yeah, how you were seen. First house is here. The way you project yourself, okay? Which you've always done on your own. Somebody wanted to come in and control your image, your self-image, okay? How you even see yourself. Not even how other people see you. They wanted you to doubt yourself. Wow. So somebody tried to really play a mental mind game and number over you, collective, because you're this oracle. So they wanted to control you, to collect information, to gather a false narrative, possibly even had you being looked at for some falsehood somebody was telling in the background as well. Okay. It's a damn shame the things that people gotta go through these days with these people, child. Okay. Somebody might have even been peeking behind the veil in this energy here. Possibly even wanted to openly humiliate you. Okay. They wanted you, and I'm getting one of those 1500s death rituals. They wanted you to put your head in a device so it would get chopped off type of thing, okay? They wanted to publicly execute you type of thing here, child, okay? Make a mockery out of you, okay? Punishment. This was punishment in some way. Public ridicule is also here on this card here. Somebody possibly even wanted to do a public humiliation ritual or something like this here, but you've ascended and you saw this shit because you are an oracle, predicting future, seeing all, knowing all. Look, I cannot with people, okay? And people wanted to manipulate the oracle. Wow. Talk about ridiculousness. Your ideas are going to bringing actual money, right? And then somebody, okay, that you've communicated with about this wanted you to doubt these ideas that you were coming up with, child, okay? Okay, because they're mentally and emotionally unstable. That's what that is. That's why they're causing all this dumbass adversity in the background that they need to surrender here. This is in the environment here. This is ridiculous. All right, 2303 just passed. That may be an important number synchronicity. Somebody could be born on the 11th or in the month of November. Could be an ascended master. Very in tune with awareness, psychic ability, or intuition here. Yes. This could be a rich girl who was actually enamored by you, possibly even admired your swag, child, is what I just got. 2330, 2331, 2332. Just saw those number synchronicities here. 2332 is possibly very significant here. Somebody could be that age, 23 or 32. That also breaks down to 55. So 55 again, we got that 1414 earlier. So something definitely is changing now for the distant future. And this person, okay, is very jealous and envious of your distant future coming into pass here. This person claimed they got animosity with you, okay? But the collective don't hold energy or enemies, okay? You just expected unexpected money, okay? And you are unbothered by this person's grudge, animosity, their false beef. I'm getting here. Pork and beef. Nobody got time, okay? No time for foolishness. Okay, give me something with this judgment card here. Action. Real love. Somebody that did not want to learn a lesson actually had real love, or has the opportunity for real love with this oracle. This person is possibly even trolling you because they realize that you are their real love, okay? Wow. This is a karmic masculine who's clearly in opposition with you, child. I don't know what they do with that, child. It's possibly a Capricorn here. Ooh, another 19 is here. This person possibly didn't want to learn some form of a lesson, okay? Was doing something for pleasure to cause some form of effect to your future, your stability, your ideas, your mental stability, even playing mind games. And now this person is emotionally unstable. This sounds like this person backfired in their own energy. Now they're in the energy of mentally and emotionally unstable here. They're possibly even looking at the changes that you've made, and that now that you're in this rising star energy, okay, this person is looking at your spirituality as an ultimate experience here, okay? Possibly even trusting your psychic knowledge. Okay. We have a karmic femme here now. This could be a couple. Okay, we already saw the karmic mask, chat. Give me the first house. First house, self-love. Look at that. Okay. Some person that was causing you adversity that needs to surrender, who's actually mentally and emotionally unstable, is in the environment looking to build blocks of temptations through connecting you to lovers who actually are already under judgment and need to do some form of spiritual work to clear their karma here. They are sent toward you to clear their karma, but this person is thinking that they're possibly setting you up with people that are supposed to, I don't know, distract you, stop you from feeling this self-love energy here, okay? This person doesn't like the way that you project yourself here, okay? They've been causing adversity to your self-image, okay? But you do it your way. They want you to doubt your ideas, doubt yourself here, okay? This is opposition energy once again. Karmic femme, karmic masculine in opposition energy over your ideas and what you're doing for work. Look, toil and labor is already here, okay? You are an oracle. These people are trolling you, okay? The twin flame here just popped out here that possibly needs to get balanced within themselves. Karmic masculine is back, okay? Look, I can't. These people be doing the most, child. I don't get it. Let me see what's up with this Five of Wands energy over here. Okay, now you could be a hermit, isolated, seeking truth, speaking truths here. Okay, possibly have your sword up. I could be talking to a man or a femme or a female. Okay. Closing out cycles, child. You ain't got time to play. You got your sword up. You're thinking diplomatically, okay? You're winning the war. Fuck the battle is what I just heard. 28-28 just passed. 28-38, I'm sorry. Okay, you're closing cycles here. Shelling out karma. Bringing people to an ultimate, okay? To their knees sort of energy shift here, bringing things to a death, to an end, okay? This shit is over, I heard, okay? Rolling over the competition. If they thought that it was that, if you want to compete, then let's go, I'm getting here, because you gonna shut it all down. 7 cups, because you have all the opportunities coming towards you. You have all the choices, all the options, okay? With that 7 of Cups. While people were looking to paint the illusion, okay? Trying to cause delays. 8 of Wands here, okay? Possibly even being obsessed with trying to cause some form of delays and competition or some form of conflict for you here. Look at this shit. This was over your ideas, over actual money coming towards you in the distant future. Somebody wanted to cause adversity so that you'd be some form of mentally and emotionally unstable person. And here you are, okay, right now. This is current time, in the energy of self-love, okay? You project yourself in love. You love yourself, okay? You don't have time for the foolishness, fuck the bullshit. Ain't nobody got time, okay? That's what I heard, okay? So somebody possibly was even trying to sacrifice you for your ideas, for actual money here, okay? Hangman also talks about being stuck, maybe even you choosing to stay stuck for a moment here to observe your surroundings. What was under here again? Third house. Oh, you were possibly in the energy of waiting for others to tell a truth, or maybe even others to have some form of change of perspective here. Okay, you were possibly even waiting for communication about this actual money here. From an emperor. Okay, this could be any adult male in your immediate surroundings. This could be father, child's father, an uncle, grandfather, older brothers, older cousins, okay? This emperor was causing adversity, okay? Wanted you to surrender to this, okay, energy of them judging you, okay? They've inadvertently put themselves under judgment here. Eight of Pentacles, for trying to work with Five of Wands and do this conflict. Work could even be some form of energy manipulation here. For hoodoo, voodoo, hexes versus curses, okay? Hexes versus or curses, okay? This could be even a preacher or some sort of male practitioner here. They were doing some form of work here. Lovers is just sitting here on the top. I think I just did something funky-dory with the cards, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. Devil showing their face. This emperor possibly was even trying to put some form of toxic control tactics on you, okay? Tower. King of Wands here. This could be a fire sign, okay? Some sort of dramatic event is coming toward this person. Some sort of chaotic change, okay? Tower is going to blow. Let's see what else here. Spirit. Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords. So this person ultimately wanted to betray you. That's what their want was, okay? They wanted success in betraying you. Damn, okay? Because of your spirituality, because of your distant future, because of the walk that you chose to walk, because of your light, because of your purpose, because you are the oracle. This person was trying to get you trolled, have you controlled, make you mentally and emotionally unstable, possibly have you in doubt, possibly in competition with ops, okay? When you're the rising star in the distant future because of this spiritual path that you've chosen here. Two of Wands, this was the plan to come at you, okay, with even people that you really loved, family members. This could be your mate, your children, okay, best friends, soulmates, okay. This person attacked you, okay, through causing people that you really love to reverse how they felt about you or something along those lines here, okay. Give me this judgment to real love. Give me more. Judgment reverse, real love. This action that somebody took, okay. Forced a real love away from you possibly, or forced a real love not to learn a lesson about love, or, okay, let's see. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Made some form of an offer to a real love of yours. Maybe even tried to make this person manifest this heartbreak against you. Look, okay, Three of Swords here to the Page of Pentacles. Okay, possibly used a partner of some sorts to manifest some form of grief, sorrow, okay, heartbreak, okay, isolation even, okay. This may have caused you delays in the past here, okay. Maybe even caused you to put something with this relationship or this real love connection to death here. Okay, put it to the end. You stood in your power because you knew that you are the rising star with these ideas that you are bringing forth or working on here. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Somebody definitely tried to hold on tight or hold back. Okay, so that they could betray the rising star here. Okay, wow. A rising star that's in the energy of self-love, ain't hurting nobody, okay? This tower is bringing definite, okay, Nine of Wands to the tower, okay? Oops, upside your head energy. Somebody definitely, this is like Rodney King energy. Somebody's about to get beat with a baton here. Okay, somebody about to get worn the fuck out is what I'm getting here by God's staff. Look, I can't make it up. Okay, this Nine of Wands energy, okay, over the rising star. You're the wounded warrior here. Have already taken a lot from this person, and this person just wants to keep going just to get a win, okay? Five of Wands keeps taking some form of adverse actions against you, okay? Can't stop, won't stop, I just heard. Okay. This person is looking for ultimate victory over what they've started here, I guess. Look, Six of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this opposition wants some form of ultimate victory over this actual money that is being communicated to you here. Wow. There's a Queen of Pentacles, and this bitch is in reverse. Broke, greedy, okay? A gold digger energy, okay? Manipulative, a user, okay? Let me see more on this Queen of Pentacles. Now, who is this, bro? This the op, okay? This the op. This the karmic feminine. Okay. Karmic feminine here. Yeah. So this person possibly even saw that you were this high priestess, Nine of Pentacle energy, very stable, independent, free. Okay, self-reliant. I just got here. High priestess is the all-knowing, all-seeing energy, endless possibilities, child. Okay, so this person, this broke-ass Queen of Pentacles, was looking to possibly cause some form of regret in your energy with this Knight of Wands here. A Knight of Wands who was non-committal. Yeah, I said they were trying to cause temptation through your relationships earlier here, okay? Seven of Swords, plotting, planning, scheming, scamming here with this sneaky, deceptive energy, possibly even scammers, okay? Knight of Swords here, rushing in hastily, not even thinking about the actions that they're committing before they commit them. Wow. Eight of Cups reversed. This is like a back and forth energy, okay? Somebody who's obsessed, okay? Chariot, they're moving forward in one moment, then they're thinking about letting go, but they just can't. On the Eight of Cups reversed here. Wow. This person could be even following you. Look at this. Could be under investigation as well with this Chariot here. Under investigation for stalking. This is what this gives. Eight of Cups in reverse is somebody who can't let go. okay? An obsession here, okay? Could even, like I said, be stalking, following you in their car. Damn, okay? This is possibly even the practitioner. Okay, this is the second time we saw practitioner or high priestess energy here. We saw the first time next to the 9 of Pentacles. This could be a practitioner that saw you as a form of a come up. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, wanted victory over you, wanted to was trolling you to control your child because they wanted possibly to use your gifts, siphon your energy here. Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this could be a mate of this person. Judgment here. And Star, but that was sideways too, reversed. Okay, so somebody didn't want to heal or learn this lesson, child. Okay, this could be this Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is in the upright. The King of Pentacles, the Emperor, is the High Priestess that's with this Queen of Pentacles that was doing all the attacking, following you around. Okay, so maybe the King of Pentacles was doing the work, okay, to have you mentally and emotionally unstable. This is for actual money. Look, and I said you're in this Queen of Wands energy, creating what you want out of life, setting your standards, setting boundaries, not taking anything less than what you give or less than what you even deserve is what I'm getting from this here. Look, we got the King of Pentacles here in the bottom of this deck, so that is definitely confirmation. There's a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles is broke, dusty, broke, disgusted, okay? Messing with a King of Pentacles energy who's in Knight of Pentacles reversed, okay? Now, Knight of Pentacles reverse, okay? Now, in the upright, this is somebody who is meticulously planning, things of that nature. So this person may they're not getting like confirmation on their work that they're doing. And this is possibly why they keep trying to do something. They're not getting the result that they want is what I'm getting. They're moving too fast or something like this. They're not paying attention to something that is not going anywhere is what it looks like. A backfire energy here, okay? Not seeing or learning the lesson. I don't see if you see how that's lined up down there here, but we have the Star, Judgment over here, okay? And then we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So this person is definitely not healing or learning that this work that they're doing is not going anywhere. They don't see that they're attacking themselves. The King of Pentacles, look, the Fool is right under there. Look at this dummy. And this is why the Queen of Pentacles is in strife, okay? This could be backfiring on the person that's been stalking and following you and trying to troll you here. Damn. These people crazy. Okay, I just cannot. Okay, oh wow, 9 of Pentacles. Your freedom, independence, self-sufficiency, and mastery is justice here, and will definitely cause change for these people. Dramatic, drastic change. Things, this game is over. Okay, there's a Knight of Cups in reverse that doesn't want to work with anybody, with somebody anymore. Okay, they're giving up the fight. Okay, and then Hierophant was right around that right behind that Knight of Cups reverse. So there's possibly even a group of other motherfuckers right behind, okay, the Knight of Cups, okay, because they ain't feeling this shift that is going down, this tower, this death that people, you're, look, High Priestess, death and devil energy here. Yeah, this is a dark high priestess that does some form of work, steadily committing some form of inspired actions, work against you, trying to get some form of a victory here. with a 10 of Pentacles here. Give me this Tower. The Tower is you standing in your strength is bringing this shit to an end. And they all fall down. Look at that. Okay. Get thee behind me, Satan. Okay, is what I just heard here. Ace of Cups. Divine love stepped in for you. This is your ancestors. This is God himself, Father Ra. Okay. Divine intervention is here. You are loved in spirit. Okay, ain't nobody got time for that. This is how you stood in your power. This was supernatural power through this situation here. And you've moved to calmer waters, child. Okay, turned your back on the bullshit. Okay, y'all can do whatever the fuck you want to behind my back. I ain't there. I don't give a fuck. That's what I heard. Okay, you used your foresight and got right the fuck on up out of there is what I heard, collective. Okay. Went toward the King of Wands. Look, you're in that Queen of Wands energy. She only showed up and showed her face one time. Look, ain't got time. You too busy winning, okay? Ain't nobody got time. Don't nobody participate in loser shit like this, okay? That's what I heard. Okay, look. I'm going to leave this message here. This was, sort of, kind of revealing more about this couple out here that don't want to let it go, child. They don't want to learn this lesson, child. You ain't the one to teach it to them, is what they said. They've been throwing judgment around, okay, like they the end-all, be-all of your life, okay? Miss Oracle trying to troll you, following you around, throwing work at you, okay? Want you in the energy of mentally, emotionally unstable, okay? When you still holding this energy of self-love, they still want to act like ops, like goofies, okay? And want you to doubt your damn self. That ain't finna happen. What's wrong with them, okay? I don't know where they do it at. All right. But thanks for watching and listening, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment to this message, because it ends up funny every time it comes out, okay? You end up laughing at these fools, okay? Because I don't know how you thought that, you know, you doing strife and bullshit on people and you think that's going to turn out for your best benefit, okay? At some point, you're going to go through karma for that. And it's going to be at the worst time. That would be the bullshit about it. It will be at the worst, absolute worst time that you will receive karma back from something that you have done to everybody else. So, or somebody else. So just because you don't receive it instantly doesn't mean that it ain't coming back, okay? Because once you create that blueprint for karma to remember your name and remember your energetic signature, oh, it never forgets. All right? So when we know better, absolutely, let's work on it, y'all. Let's do better. Love y'all. Later.